John
we
Rule,
are.
it's the 11th
11th.
of July 2016. And let's see, photos from Vail, Arkansas. White Sabbatia.
It's certainly beautiful.
It's
Oh,
rose
that's awesome.
pink gentian.
Yeah, rose
That's the
gentian.
one you see most places.
Uh-huh.
That's a beautiful thing, but when you see the white ones in it together here in a few minutes. Okay, this is the verticillata milkweed.
Okay.
Asclepias verticillata. And this is the
little-
first ones I've found this summer. And here we've got Blazing Star. And I can't pronounce the pink nose, whatever name, official name of these,
Is it
but
a Leatris or?
it is a Leatris. But now here's one that probably bloomed 2 weeks ago or something, and I didn't get out there and see it.
Oh my.
And it's already gone. But look at the top of this
Yeah,
thing.
beautiful.
And we might have yeah, here we go. Here's a bumblebee using one of
Boy,
these
that's a great
blazing stars. And
You tried to get him to turn around, but he wouldn't do it, would he?
he kept moving, and I just couldn't stay there all day.
Right.
Here's a bug on white wild indigo, and here's a what you
It
call it?
looks like some kind of a ground-dwelling wasp or something.
Yes, a wasp. Now this you recognize as a tussock moth.
Yes,
And
I
it's,
do. There are lots of the rascals. Some of them sting.
yeah, and they eat everything. This little guy's eaten many leaves since it showed up on that milkweed
Yeah,
plant.
is this the female?
This is female, and I think this is one I must have adjusted too much, but I was trying to brighten these things up. This is a female of the tiger swallowtail. It doesn't seem possible
No,
because
I wouldn't have, made the
but
connection.
you look in the books, and there it is.
Yeah.
And
Well, I've seen them, flying together with the male and the female,
but you
but
thought
I've
they were
never
two
seen them with full pattern inside
Oh,
before.
and you can see their own button bush. And
Yes, that's beautiful. I've seen a lot of those recently.
our fathers called these button willows down south,
Yeah, they grew right in there.
and they grow in the water. and
Bios.
These are on Pinnacle Wet Prairie, like all the other pictures we've looked at so far today. And well, here's a better shot of the open,
Beautiful.
spread out
That's-
view of
There are
what it
lots
looks
of
like.
variations on that tail pattern, different swallowtails.
And it's really easy to confuse them. So
It really is.
I don't make a decision on what to call them unless I read about it, look at the
Right.
photos and stuff. And then I'm probably wrong half the time anyway. But it's a beautiful butterfly.
Certainly
and
is.
it was enjoying that button bush
Yep,
so
sure
much
am.
that I just stood there and made a bunch of pictures of it while I could. And we don't have time in a short take to watch
No.
or to see all the pictures I made.
No.
But to see the beauty of the little tips of those.
Right.
This is made on 2 or 3 different. The thing moved around from one button bush to another.
Right.
In some cases, it went round and round the thing.
Well, there's our passion flower.
And it's white. It's not the standard coloration.
No.
But they'll grow right close together, maybe on the same vines. I'm not sure, but probably they're on separate ones, but it's hard to tell. Okay, this is mountain mint with a bumblebee.
All right.
And that's same bumblebee up on top showing off there. He's cooperating. Didn't have to crop any of those.
All right.
This is the 2 different colors of the rose gentian.
Gentian again. I
And-
thought I recognized the flower.
See, they grow together out on Pinnacle Wet Prairie. It's not exactly rare to have white ones, but a lot of other places you find the pink
All
you
right.
don't find the white.
All right.
Until next time,
Till
do your
next
part.
time.
See ya. John Rule, it's the 11th of July 2016, and we're here watching some photos.
Lots of photos.
Lots of photos. Seed box is the name of this, and you'll see it growing near water or in water. And this is Meadow Beauty.
I can see it is beautiful.
And both these are at Pinnacle Wet Prairie. Here's Don Kurt's book showing you the Turk's Cap lily. And I was just comparing his picture to the ones I made holding the book next to it.
Right.
Okay, you recognize ironweed?
Actually, I hadn't recognized the flower, but the ones that we have down at Frog are usually pretty tall and out in the meadow and pretty spreading and all. They don't always show up. Sometimes some years we'll cover it up with them, others no. So, yes, I recognize the color.
Yeah.
The blooms.
Well, these are pretty nice ones, and this is not as tall as some of them get, so we'll see. There's several species of Vernonia
Yeah, I'm sure.
category. And this is mountain mint with some bug on it.
Yes, it
I
is.
can't remember. I looked that name up a
This
few
is
years
the
ago.
milkweed. This is verticillata.
Oh, this is Hertella,
Vertella.
and that's growing out at the 112 drive-in.
It ought to be the very narrow leaves ought to be a giveaway.
Yeah, they are only one. The verticillata also has even tinier leaves. Now, see, here's milkwort and lobelia. It's actually kind of purple or blue, but I got them together and I didn't adjust the light the right direction to get the blue to show up on there. But anyway, those are just example of two small, low-growing plants that you find on all these prairies. You recognize that?
No, I don't. I ought to.
It's sneezeweed.
Bitter sneezeweed, but
Yes,
it's
it
not the
is.
same as bitterweed.
No.
I think that the native people here call it dog fennel.
Yeah, it might be. And that's another species of St. John's wort. Now, we're at the Regional National Cemetery Improvement Corporation meeting on Saturday, just before this week. That's the new director, the man there of the cemetery. I didn't get him to pose. I was just making shots from here and there around the table as the meeting was winding down. I got up and walked around and got pictures of different people. Often do that, and sometimes people pose for us, like a group that shot a while back. But I missed a meeting because I went to see our club down South Arkansas, Central Arkansas, and so I thought I better get there and get some pictures this time. And sure enough, we see that disabled veteran New Mexico, a permanent license plate. I bet he gets to keep it in Arkansas, and they won't even mess with him, we hope. Okay, this shows destruction, which I should have liked in this, but I didn't. Removed parts of the American Legion ball field. There are these dugout areas, and storage building and stuff. Well, it's all being turned down, and this used to belong to the American Legion, Shelton Tucker Craft Post 27.
Right.
But they had to sell it.
This St. John Ford.
Uh-huh.
That's a hoverfly or something?
Yeah, it's one of those firefly family that act like bees, look like bees, and get called bees. Okay, you recognize this.
Tussock moth.
And that little baby has eaten so many leaves that I don't think there'll be anything left of that milkweed plant when he gets done eating it.
This is a small passion flower?
I hope I'll get a picture soon of the big one in it together.
The leaves of it. Yeah, there's a blossom and the leaves.
And see down under there is the milkweed vine.
Right.
And there the milkweed vines up at the left. Okay, I don't know which of the yellow composite flowers
Right.
this is. You recognize a robber bee?
Robber fly.
Robber fly, yeah. They're vicious looking things.
Well,
Until next time. do
Until
your part.
next time,
Help keep the
folks.
water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.